Welcome, my name is LikeIt's1985 and this is my review of Transformers Arms Micron Transformers Prime War Breakdown, or as I will simply refer to him in this review as Breakdown. And this is a Voyager class figure, and it's for now a Takara Tomy Japan only release at the San Diego Comic-Con this year. Hasbro announced they have no immediate plans to release this figure in the United States, so that is a shame. But anyhow, it's a nice figure, nice Voyager class figure from obviously from the Transformers Prime line. And I'll start off with articulation. So let me first remove the weapon here. I'll get into this a little later as far as the weapon goes. But articulation for Breakdown here. The head appears to be on a type of ball joint. So you actually do have a wide range of motion. If his chin is down here, obviously it's not going to rotate very much, but if you lift his chin up, he can look left and right and so forth, and up and down. So a really nice range of articulation at the head. 360 at the shoulders. There actually is a ball joint there, a quite large ball joint. And you do have just a slight movement upward like that. You have the shoulder armor here, which is separately articulated from the shoulder. You can see you have a swivel at the bicep and a band at the elbow. And you do have waist articulation right here, and that's really due to the transformation. You have articulation at the hips. They can go forward, back, and out to the side that much. You do have a swivel joint here at the hip, a bend at the knee, and just a little bit of articulation there due to the transformation at the ankle. So pretty nice articulation, and you can get him into a decent pose, you know, with his legs kind of spread apart, with his hammer in his hand, and it's you know, he's a big figure, so just naturally he's pretty easy to pose. So that is articulation. So next thing I want to take a look at is the stickers. As you know, with these Arms Micron figures, they do have stickers in place of paint apps. So first off, you can see there's a Decepticon symbol here, which currently is split, but in vehicle form will be all together. And that's an optional thing. That does not, it's not the official way to do it, but I thought it kind of looked neat to have a Decepticon symbol there. And they do give you 2 extra Decepticon symbols on the sticker sheet. So there's that. That's my little touch there. And you have a sticker here, which is on the door in vehicle mode. And you have those on both sides there. And you have stickers here at the waist, silver stickers at the top part of the knee, and then you have a black sticker here, so you can see there on the knees. You have stickers along this side here as well as here, and finally you have stickers going along the top of the foot here. It's a purple metallic sticker, and then you have stickers here on the inside of the leg and the outside of the leg. And of course those are silver stickers. So that pretty much is the sticker applications for robot mode. There are some more I'll show you when we get to the vehicle mode. So next up, let's take a look at weaponry. Well, he does come with this weapon here, which transforms into Zam, his Micron figure. And the way you do that, you want to fold out the handle like that, rotate out the head, and simply bring down the feet on both sides. And you can see Zam here is some kind of, I would say, rhinoceros-based Micron. You can see he has a single eye there, which is a red sticker. And you can clearly see the stickers here on the Zam figure. And you also have a sticker right here with the Decepticon symbol that is underneath a clear plastic jewel. So really nice. Now here with Zam in the hammer mode, of course you can have the handle in the palm of the actual hand. You can certainly do that. But if you wish to have it appear that it's actually coming out of the arm without a hand, what you can do is you can rotate this piece around, which basically hides the hand right here in the forearm. Well, you can still see the hand, but it's pretty much hidden. And you can plug in the handle here, so that you have this type of effect with the hammer appearing to be coming straight out of the arm, which I believe is more of a cartoon accurate portrayal of Breakdown. So you do have that option as well, and you can actually do it on this arm as well. So that's pretty cool. You can see some up here on the shoulder, up here as well, behind the head, on the side of the leg here, on both sides, and here on the side of the arms, which become the doors or vehicle mode. And you do have a peg holes back here, and here, and there, so you could store, you know, your Micron back here. And of course, you can take other Microns from other Arms Micron figures. Let me grab some right here real quick. So I have Soundwaves Micron, so you could plug that in anywhere. For example, on the shoulder, so kind of like that for a over-the-shoulder cannon, which is kind of cool. So that's Soundwaves Micron. And then what you can also do is plug in Dark of the Moon mech tech weapons. So let me just start off with the Voyager class Ironhide here, and that looks really, really cool. Talk about a weapons upgrade. So you do have that interchangeability with mech tech weapons. Let me just show you another one. This is Voyager class I don't know, I'm forgetting his name right now, but yeah, you can see really nice there. And that pretty much covers all the weaponry. So you do have the option of arms, you have the Microns that can plug in here, and as you saw, you have the mech tech weapons as well. So next up, I want to show you a size comparison of this guy with some other Prime figures. Let me get him standing up a little straighter here, so we have a accurate size comparison here. So let me put him back here, and let me bring in Voyager class Megatron, his boss right there, and let me bring in Voyager class Starscream, again of course from the Prime line, and let me bring in a couple more figures here. We'll bring in my favorite Grunt, the Viacon here. This is the RID version. Put him next to Breakdwon there. And finally we got a member of the Autobots as a size comparison. Again, this is of course Deluxe Wheeljack. You rotate around the hand assembly or the arm assembly, so bring it back like that as if you were going to basically hide the hands and put in the weapon. So there you go. You want to rotate these off to the side like that. You want to take the chest here, detach it, and you want to fold out the front bumper and grille, as you can see there. And then you want to bring this part together here. You can see that's going to be the hood of the vehicle mode. And then what you need to do is you actually need to bring this in here. You see there's a hinge joint there. You want to bring this underneath here. And you want to rotate up this piece. This is like the wheel well, the top of where the wheel would go. And there's a tab and a slot there. You want to make sure these are connected together. And you may just have to fiddle with it just a little bit to get it actually to stay in place there. And then you want to take the backpack here and untab it from the back. And this is going to be actually the top of the vehicle mode. You want to bring this piece around here, which is the forearm of robot mode. And here's where it kind of gets weird, because when you first transform it, it's going to be really stiff, but it does actually bend all the way back. And what you're going to do, this is like the front door, so you're going to actually rotate this back and get that so that this is going to become the front windshield here. And it's going to kind of resist you a little bit, but it does have the joints necessary for that. You can see there. We got one side done. So we'll do the other side here. Again, you want to rotate this around like that, which is going to line up the tab in the slot there. And just want to make sure, kind of bring this up back here, get this ready for transformation there. And you just want to make sure that this tab goes in securely. If it doesn't, just kind of play around with things down here, and it should all line up and tab together. Then coming over here, you do the same thing you did with the other side. You're going to bring this up and all together. Now it's interesting because like it is right now, it tends to come apart, like you can see there. But what actually holds it in place is this right here. If you push this up, it sort of holds things together. So there you can see the front of the vehicle mode. And that's the hardest part. When you for the first time transforming this, everything seems like it doesn't want to go the way it should go, but it does. Trust me, there's the articulation and there's the joints necessary to allow that to happen. Again, like I say, the first time it's going to be rather stiff. The more you do it, the more you understand what's going to happen. It'll be just a piece of cake. So I'm going to take the waist here, rotate this around 180. You want to fold in the feet here, and then you want to take this panel here, and you're actually going to, well, sorry, I'm getting ahead of myself. There actually is a panel here on the inside of the legs, and you're going to untab that. And be careful because this is on a rather delicate joint. It tends to fall off, but it pops back in pretty easily. So you actually want to rotate this up. Oh, actually rotate like this. Sorry. So you have it looking like that. So you have the panel like this. You untab it from the side of the leg. Then this comes together and forms the section of the vehicle above the wheel. So that just tabs into place there. So again, inside of the leg, untab. And you want to be careful again because this is just a plastic joint. It tends to pop out pretty easily. Then you want to rotate this up, actually down, sorry. And then this comes together like that and forms again the side of the vehicle above the wheels. There's a little slot there and a tab. And then what you're going to do is you're going to bend the leg back at the knee, or what were the knees. And this is all going to connect into the side of the vehicle here. And actually, let me there we go. That's better. You can see there's a tab there. Just want to make sure that is tabbed into place right there. And just do the same thing on the other side. And the last step is just to simply bring down the rear section, and there's a couple of tabs on each side. You can see there. I find that it doesn't really always connect all the way like you would, and I've transformed this 3 or 4 times, so we'll just get it the best I can here and call it good. But you can see the vehicle does roll really well. And again, I want to point out the stickers on the vehicle mode here. You got stickers on the side, on the doors. And this is the one I put on here that is not official, but the one I thought it would look good there, the Decepticon symbol on the front of the vehicle. You got the other Decepticon symbol here. Again, stickers on the side. And you got sticker detail for the lights. These are really small stickers. You got a cluster of lights here on the what is the driver's side of the vehicle, as well as over here. And again, you have, like, I guess these are turn signals. And finally, on the back, you have this sticker here, which is pretty big. It's the bumper and the rear lights here. And of course, in vehicle mode, you can plug in a lot of the Arms, Micron, or even the Dark of the Moon mech tech weapons into or onto this vehicle mode. But first, before I show you that, let me go ahead and show you all of the ports available on this vehicle mode. Starting on the top here, you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 ports on top. Here on the side you have 3 ports. Now these ports on the side, they're oddly shaped, and I've noticed they only seem, or they take the actual Micron figure pegs better than the Dark of the Moon mech tech weapons. But you do have 3 on the passenger side as well as 3 on the driver's side. And then you have back here, you have 1 peg here and what is the spare tire. Which does not remove, it's part of the sculpt of the actual vehicle. So really nice playability there. So for example, we could take Soundwave's Micron and plug it here on the side, like that. And according to the instructions, you are supposed to plug in ZAM here, but you certainly don't have to if you don't want to. And let's take the Terracon Cliff Jumpers Micron here. and plug it in on the front. So you have this type of gnarly looking effect, which is pretty cool. So you do have that playability there. And let me show you the vehicle mode with some of the Dark of the Moon mech tech weapons on. Starting off with my favorite, we'll take Voyager Ironhide's mech tech weapon here and plug it in, and looks really cool. A nice BFG right there on the top, which is cool. So the price on this is, as of now, expensive because, as it has been announced at the San Diego Comic-Con, Hasbro said they have no immediate plans to release this figure in the United States as a Transformers Prime figure. That's very, very unfortunate because this is one of the better of the Transformers Prime / Arms Micron figures. It's a really cool figure. Unfortunately, I had to pay an arm and a leg for this. I'll tell you right now, it's not bragging, I'm just telling you what the facts are. The facts are you're going to pay around $70 for this. $70. It may be worth it to you if Hasbro never releases this as a Hasbro retail figure at retail stores, but otherwise that's a lot of money to spend on one Voyager figure. This has been a review of Transformers Arms Micron AM-12 War Breakdown.